Thanksgiving, everybody, and welcome to Monday Night Raw. Can you believe it, King? We are just a mere 6 days from Survivor Series.
Well, Survivor Series has been around for over 20 years, and it's given us so many great moments. But I have a feeling that this year's Survivor Series may be the best of them all.
Speaking of great moments, we've got a ton of great moments in store tonight. For example, in the main event tonight, it'll be Triple H and John Cena teaming up to take on Undertaker and Randy Orton.
But starting things off, it'll be Jack Swagger and the incomparable R-Truth.
What? What about me? What about Sheamus? What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome to WWE 12, The Road to WrestleMania. And I'm in the locker room, fella. Am I going to interfere into that match? Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, welcome to a fine Thursday here. On the program, going to be a bit of a short one today. I literally have a train to catch to go up to New York and see a show. So, going to be a one-match episode, one Raw episode today. Heading backstage to go find...
The gentlemen are down the hall. We have work to do.
Another backstage assault, perhaps?
There's a 500-pound monster coming
Seems
this way,
like it.
gentlemen.
Oh, we're going to go
I'm
assault
of
the
the
Big Show.
that he doesn't make it out
Okay,
of this
that's
garage
fine.
in one piece.
4-on-1 assault
like it.
on the world's largest athlete.
Baron and I can handle this fella. You two see that we're left alone.
Well, alright then. I don't like this camera angle at all, to be honest. It's way too much centered on the behind of Sheamus, and I'm not down with that. Like, fix it like it isn't, like, you know, just up a little bit and behind the back. It's not hard. Like, it wasn't great in 11 either. It was too close. So, and I can't run, can I? Nope. Can't do that.
So then he says, hey, let's go.
Before we get started, I wanted to let you know this is going to hurt you a lot more than it does us.
I'm afraid that we've got some bad news. Big Show's not having it. Anyway, it is a fine Thursday here on the program. There is still some wrestling news to discuss on this Thursday. The first of which being that Goldust had double knee surgery, which is kind of a big deal. But, as far as I can tell, not a knee replacement. And that is the most important thing there. Because if you have your knees replaced, that's it, you're done. I mean, look at Piper after he had his knees replaced. Like, you kind of don't want that. That's not good. So, yeah. But having just knee surgery could mean, you know, just an improvement for one Goldust. So I guess we'll see. Back into the car, and then I guess triangle into the cutscene. Boom! No! Big Show not having it. Wade Barrett into that car.
Who's it hurting now?
You should have brought more guys. You should have had 4. That would have made more sense. Finish Big Show in the garage. Well then. Anyway, elsewhere in the news, we have the fact that Caitlyn has been announced officially for the Mae Young Classic. So, that's cool. She was definitely one of the best in the era she was in. I'm not sure how she hangs with, you know, the modern day women's evolution type stuff. But at the time, that, you know, NXT Season 3 time, her and AJ were, you know, among the best of that class. So, obviously, things are way different now and way more intense now. But, if we can somehow get Caitlyn giving a spear to Sasha Banks and how she ragdolls, that would be amazing. So, I guess we'll see on that bit of weirdness. We have The Rock saying that he wants to be back in the ring, and I'm like, yeah, good luck, Rock. You have like 8,000 movies to film, so... Oh, man, that was rough. That's like physical assault there on the Big Show. It's not good. Not good. That goes beyond wrestling. That is just straight up criminal.
And the showdown, a month in the making, is finally here.
I mean...
And how about the stipulation? Whichever team wins, each member will earn a #1 contender match.
Hey, King, here comes William Regal.
Yeah, but Michael, I don't think he's suited up.
King, I think he's coming over here to join us on commentary.
Oh, no. On commentary? So, an update on Hiromu. He is back in Japan. They're saying he won't need surgery, but they've kind of not given any other updates beyond that. which is not good, because, like, they're being very secretive on what his deal is with his neck. So I'm kind of curious on that, but I guess we'll get updates, you know, at some point in the future, hopefully, maybe. And then Maria teasing on the Instagram that she is ready to come back. So Mike and Maria, hopefully, once again, the greatest love, etc., etc. She's saying she's going to head back to the Performance Center in, like, August to kind of get back into shape, to get back onto TV. So perhaps after SummerSlam, or perhaps a debut at SummerSlam, or a re-debut at SummerSlam. Speaking of which, Dean Ambrose, now I'm hearing late August, early September is the current timeline on how they're going to deal with Ambrose. But again, according to Seth, he's like, end of the year maybe. And I'm like, they don't really have a timeline on Ambrose, do they? They kind of don't know much of anything on Ambrose. So that's all kind of way up in the air with him, which is definitely not great considering how long he's been out with that injury. And where do you put him when he comes back? I think it's also another excellent question. Like, on Raw? On SmackDown? You know, like mid-card, top-tier, main event level? Like, what do you do with that, with Dino? I'm very curious to see how he fits in. But also, what the hell is Jason Jordan? Like, they said he was cleared, he's good, he's ready to go. So, what are they waiting for with him? Perhaps the right story or something? And, I mean, the same thing with, like, say, Sheamus and Cesaro, who were fine. They're just apparently at home and not on TV. And potentially with other visa issues, much like the Office of Pain had recently with those visa issues, if you will. So there's that. And then Io Shirai is in the U.S. officially. So obviously she is signed in NXT and going to be in the Mae Young Classic 2, or, you know, Mae Young Classic 2018, which is cool, and she's officially here, so we're good to go on Io Shirai. I'll be curious to see if she keeps her name or not, or if they do, like, you know, a Kairi Hojo to Kairi Sane type scenario where they change her name just a little bit. But anyway, as I said, going to be a short episode today because I have to catch a train. So, going to finish watching these intros here, and then that's going to be it, because I do not have time. Look what happened with bragging rights, right? How long? I was sitting here for an hour to get through bragging rights, and this is still a 4-on-4 elimination match. And how long does each match take me in this game? Because I'm bad at it? Too long. Too long. So, we're going to see if maybe there's a cutscene here, because they said Regal was at the announce desk, or he was not actually in his gear. So is there a mystery fourth man? And we'll find that out, and then we will cut things for today in a very short episode. My apologies, but that's kind of is what it is when I gotta get somewhere to go do something and not be late to go see the Pillows for their first U.S. tour in like 7 years. So, pretty hyped for that, but yeah. But what about William Regal? He's a man? He's a real man's man? Okay, so we are the UK, which makes sense. But why would Regal not be at, like, on our side? He's still wrestling. Like, that doesn't make any logistical sense. So, let's find out. Let us see the twists and turns into this road to WrestleMania. Bella. They're just going to start the match, aren't they? They're just starting the match. Weaken Swagger and Del Rio and defeat the main opponent in the ring. And that's going to be tomorrow, you guys, because I don't have time to eliminate several men in a match today when I have to catch a train here pretty shortly. So thanks for watching. Tomorrow is going to be longer because obviously that's going to be a long match. So I'm attackslug. More videos every day. Extreme Rules prediction tonight at 9:30. Tune in for that. I'll see you next time. See you later, right here on this channel. And I'm out. Secret unboxing. For those of you who actually watched the end of the video, we have the NES Classic Edition. Wonderful. They finally made more of these, and I finally got one, and I haven't opened it yet. It's been sitting here for like a week. Haven't opened it yet. So, secret unboxing for those of you who actually stuck around all the way to the end. You're pretty cool. I appreciate you. And so now, in addition to my SNES Classic, I now have an NES Classic. I know you're wondering why. Attack Slug, why? It's still even open, which is lame. It should open for some reason. Why would you get this thing when, you know, you have the SNES Classic? I'm like, well, more games to make Grim play, potentially, at some point, on Pixels. So I guess stay tuned for that bit of weirdness. Now, I know you're thinking, hey, you only got one controller, which I did only get one controller, but, fun fact, because these ports are the same ports on the SNES Classic, those also work with this. So, why spend another $10 when I already have two SNES Classic controllers? So, that's pretty cool. I'm pretty psyched for it, and hopefully I will hack it to add more old wrestling games, much like I did for the SNES Classic. So, stay tuned on Pixels at some point this summer for that stuff. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching this extra bonus thing at the very end. More videos every day. See you next time right here on this channel, and I am out.